the Mojito Jeep, and today I'm going to show you how to install your Alien Sunshade. Look what came from outer space, our Alien Shade. We are so excited to put this on Mojito. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, an alien, of course. I think it's really smart that Alien Shade has packages like this. It's pretty cool. Let's put him here. Here, 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 here. We even have a sticker, a little decal from Alien Sunshade. Some directions, which will be useful for when we are putting on the Alien Shade. We have some adapter bungees and some more bungees. Some short ones, some long ones. So we'll have to figure out exactly where all those go. And it's really nice how they put this in here with the little crinkle. I love this kind of stuff, especially because I love to gift wrap boxes, so pretty cool. And then we have the Alien Shade. We decided to go with red because obviously there's red on Mojito. We thought we'd accent with it. We thought it looked pretty cool, which actually, I think it looks amazing with the stitching. What would you say? I think that looks incredible. So I think it was a very good choice to go with red. I think James and I are gonna be very pleased with our Alien Shade, and we're gonna get right to this right now. All right, let me show you the difference between all the bungees. These are the 4 bungees that you're gonna use in the front of your car. You're gonna use this white plastic thing to feed it through the windshield and the roll cage. So these 4 go in the front of the car along the windshield. Then they have what is called long bungees. So these are the long ones. Then there are extra long. Now there are 4 long, 2 extra long bungees, and then there's 2 super long. So I think it's actually super extra long. So it's long, extra long, and super extra long. Now, these 4 bungees, they go on the sides of the car. These 2 bungees, they wrap around the corners of the car in the back, toward the back. And these 2 bungees, they wrap around the middle of the back of the car. All right, we're gonna start with these smaller bungees. These go right up here in the front. We're gonna feed it through in between the windshield and the roll cage using this plastic feeder. So slip it through. As you do this, you wanna hold on to this part. And you wanna do it to the right of this, where your Freedom top clips in. Push this through. As you can see, the plastic comes down here. And then I just have to tug it a little bit harder to get that bungee through. There we go. Then you're gonna take one of these clips and you want the small clip. See how this one's smaller than this one? This one's much bigger. You want this facing up, just like this, when you attach it to the bungee. Okay, and I just attached it with the white piece on. Like I said, small side up. I'm gonna take this white piece off and then I'm gonna shift this piece down to the middle. Okay, so there you have it.
Okay, so these clips are a little confusing up in here as to where they're supposed to go. But if you kind of pull down on the plastic header here, right underneath this, you'll feel there's a little lip there. And if you look from the outside, you'll see it's green painted metal. So with the clip, you want it, it's hard to show, but you want it like this. So you see that the bungee is showing, the bungee is towards the top and you got the bigger loop here. So right above this plastic, you want to feed that up so that it hooks on and clips that green metal. So it clipped on. So now we can see that this is, we can go ahead and pull on this and it's nice and tight because it's clipped on the metal from up in here. See if I can get it to show through from the outside. Right up in here, you can see the green in there. The light's not great and I've got finger smudges, but right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there, clipped onto the green with the bigger end of the clip. Okay, so we were trying to figure out what the best way to show how these clips actually clip into the front is. It was very hard to get pictures or camera footage of it up by the windshield there to show how it works. So what I've done is devised kind of an example. From underneath, you'd be clipping this in. And then what we were having trouble is seeing how this was actually supposed to go from underneath here. But what you want is using this cardboard, this is the metal, green metal edge. And so as you're pulling this back up through, you want that to hook on that edge and pull through. And then this will be pulling through tight. And that's where you'll create this, and it'll be locked in on that green edge up in the windshield frame. So hopefully that helps demonstrate it a little better.
So we already put the bungee in on the driver's side, and as you saw, we put the bungee in on the passenger side. They're both in place, and now we're gonna place the shade on because we wanna know exactly where to place the bungees in the middle and line them up correctly. So in order to do that, make sure your shade is the longer side that goes in the front is flat. It's just straight across, whereas the side that goes toward the back where the speakers are have a like 45-degree angle. So as you can see, I have the left-hand corner of the front side, the long straight edge of the sunshade. You're gonna take your bungee, the plastic edge, you're gonna feed it through the hole, or the grommet. Once you get it through, you can take your bungee and make it a T by pulling out part of the bungee on this side. There's a part of this plastic that has a gap, and the bungee comes out and it is now secure. Now I'll go to the other side. Pull this one out a little farther in hopes that it's a little bit easier, but man, it pulls back pretty strongly. There we go. Pull it through, and then as you can see, we're making a T out of that bungee to secure it. All right, you should have 2 of these bungees left, and we're gonna feed them through right where these holes are. So, I'm gonna go under this shade. Just kidding, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna feed it through right above that grommet. I see it coming through the inside of the car. All right, now that we have all 4 of the bungees in, we just have to put these 2 clips into the grommets and make that T-clip to secure the shade. There's one. Sorry, sir. And there's, wait a second, 2. So now I'm gonna use the long bungees, which there's 4 of them, and attach the sides of my Alien Shade to the sides of Mojito. I'm just gonna place the bungee through the grommet and attach it on the other side. When you're done, we're gonna move this ball closer to the inside of the shade. Get it out of the way. There we go. Doing the same thing with the next one. Feeding it through. I'm thinking at some point, this is all gonna get pulled in the right spot. Like when we put the super extra long bungees on, I have a feeling it's gonna all get shifted. Like this has to all shift. So we can stretch it out. And now we have to do the other side. So same thing with your long bungee. Place it in the grommet. Over over your roll cage bar. And secure it on the ball. There we go. Again, I think once we get the other ones in, they're all gonna kind of position themselves. I hope. That's my guess. As I'm working with this, I really think the quality of the Alien Shade is really nice. It's definitely, I think the trickiest part was putting those clips in, but otherwise it's pretty easy to put on. Do you like my faces? Voila! All right, I have my extra long bungee, and I'm going to put this one in the corner of my Alien Shade. So, let's see how this goes. There we go. No problems. Now, I'm going to adjust the ball so that it comes back under the shade. Whew. It's hot out today. And no circulation in the garage. All right, other side. Last extra long bungee. Coming up through the bottom like we've been doing consistently. Actually, I think I want to try to, oh, maybe not. I was going to try something, but it wasn't, I didn't think it was going to work. There we go. Move the ball over. And it is, it's all gradually just lining up right in place as we do it. Like I said, we have our 2 super extra long bungees. Those go right here on the back of the shade over the cage where the speakers go. I'm gonna go under like I've been, keep it consistent as hubby says, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna go over this way. And then move our ball under. Last one, and then we're gonna go test drive the Alien Shade. Maybe drive some of my sweat from this process. There we go. And there you have it. Ooh. You know, I used to be a gymnast. This kind of looks like a trampoline to me. Should I try it? Just kidding. I don't want to ruin the Alien Shade with my weight. But, wait.
Maybe Buddy can do it.
Yay! And there you have it. Alien Shade is installed. Looks really good. I really like the red. I think we chose a really good color. And we're gonna go test drive it. So come with us. We just wanted to show you that you can still put in your Freedom Tops and click them in and access them through the sunshade. So it's our first time doing this. So I'm gonna have to figure out, I don't know where I'm going, James. Oh, I think it's this one. Here we go. So this is to come down. And it's in, and I'm just slipping my hand under the Alien Shade to clip that one in. I don't know if this one, let's clip it in under the shade. I want to keep all of our locks in under the shade, if possible. And I think I got it in. Yep. You know what I need to remember? This edge is on this side. This fancy edge. Okay. one that's tricky because you want it down. And it comes in. There we go. Now, like I said, I want this clip under here. There we go. That one's clipped in. I know there's another one over here somewhere. There it is. And there you have it. This is pretty cool. Roof's in, freedom top's in, alien shade's still in, which I think it looks cool under here while I'm driving. That's kind of fun. So, love you, Alien Sunshade. All right, as we already showed you the contents of our Alien Shade box, there's a bug inside me.